If you've played Call of Duty Vanguard, you've probably played the Ship Haus 24/7 playlist.
Move this man!
It's similar to Shoot the Ship from Modern Warfare 2019. It features 2 small maps that are fast-paced with high-octane action.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Those maps being Shipment and Das Haus. This playlist is where you find your camo grinders, like myself,
Look at this dude.
and sweaty TTV tryhards trying to go for high kill games. Besides all that, the Ship Haus 24/7 playlist can be loads of fun, or not, depending on how SBMM is treating you. I've spent a lot of hours in this playlist unlocking atomic camo, playing with friends, so you could say I've used just about every single weapon in the game in this playlist. And it got me thinking, which weapons make this playlist the most enjoyable? And this is my top 5 weapons that you need to be using in the Ship Haus 24/7 playlist. Before the video starts, I just wanted to say that these are my opinions and my opinions alone. And if you've got other opinions or another top 5, feel free to share them in the comments section below. I'm curious to see what everyone's favorite weapons are. Now, before the video starts, if you could do me a favor, hit the like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you're into that kind of thing. You know, do all the things that YouTubers harass you to do. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. The Whitley LMG came in Season 2 of Vanguard and was unlocked in the season's Battle Pass. I know what you're thinking,
But Adabraski, you said this playlist has 2 fast-paced maps that are high-octane in action. Aren't LMGs slow and clunky?
well, let me tell you, the Whitley LMG is extremely good. With very little recoil, a huge mag, it's the perfect spray and pray gun. Since the Whitley's release in Season 2, it did get hit with a slight nerf. With the right setup, it used to be a 2-shot. It is now a 3 to 4, depending on where you hit them. But even with the nerfs, it's still extremely good. Also, the walls in Vanguard are made out of paper mache, so put on some piercing vision and wallbang away. And that's why the Whitley is the number 5 pick on this list. The Volkssturmgewehr. Wow, that's a mouthful. I put it at number 4 on the list because of one thing, and that's the ability to put gung-ho proficiency on it. Build it out for hipfire, and you're in for a good time. A good freaking time, I might add. Equip lightweight in perk slot 3 for a bit of extra movement speed, and you'll have the potential to be putting people on ice skates. Yes, there are better ARs in the game, I know. I'm looking at you, Cooper. I'm looking at you, STG, but you won't regret trying it out. Honestly, the PPSH could have been number 1 or 2, but I placed it here at number 3. Normally, the PPSH has a lot of recoil, but we're not going to be ADSing with it.
Oh my god.
Once again, much like the Volkssturmgewehr, we're going to be hip firing. The PPSH probably has the best and tightest hipfire spread amongst SMGs, if not in the game, if built out right. The range and accuracy you get with the PPSH is actually insane. Slap incendiary rounds on it for a little bit of extra toxicity. A lot of the times, even if you die, the incendiary rounds will take care of the enemy video game player, taking them down with you. Equip lightweight in perk slot 3 for a bit of extra movement speed, and you're good to go. I really love this gun with the hipfire build, and honestly, it could have been higher on the list, but we're gonna leave it right here at number 3. Said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. I know it's taboo to use a shotgun in Call of Duty, but sometimes you can't help but partake in the scumbaggery. I know I'm guilty of it. We all remember the combat shotgun was op when the game first launched, but I fell in love with a different shotgun. That being the Akimbo double barrel. But you wouldn't be a typical shotgun user in the Ship Haus playlist if you weren't equipping Overkill perk in slot 1 and becoming a Ninja Turtle by putting a riot shield on your back. So make sure you do that. To add to this already fun but toxic loadout, make sure to add incendiary rounds as well. Fire! Number 1, we have melee weapons. Okay, hear me out. I know people hate melee weapons and you could potentially die a lot using them, but it's about the fun factor here. And it's through the freaking roof. With increased movement speed you get from using melee weapons, you'll be zooming across these maps. My personal favorite melee weapons to use are the katana or the FS fighting knife. But if I'm being completely honest, find whichever one you like best and roll with it. For your primary, you're going to be putting on the riot shield, of course. The riot shield. It is a melee weapon too. You could use it, but me and the riot shield, we don't really get along, so I don't really use it. It's mainly to be putting on your back, so you don't get shot in the back. And perk slot 1, equip Serpentine to reduce your incoming damage while sprinting, because we're going to be doing a lot of that. At the end of the day, is my pick for number 1 a troll? Maybe a little. But I'm telling you, if you don't use melee weapons, give them a shot, and I promise you'll have the time of your life. Also, people hate them and hate when people use them, so get ready to see some rage and your body sprayed down. And if they do that, at the end of the day, you're the one that actually won because you're the one having the most fun. As always, I have some honorable mentions. The MP40 is an all-around just amazing gun. It's an SMG. It's good at close range to medium, even a little bit of medium long range. You can't go wrong with the MP40. The Cooper carbine is probably my favorite AR in the game. It's just, there's something about it. I spoke on this earlier, but in case y'all don't remember, the combat shotgun was broken when Vanguard first launched. And even to this day, it's still pretty busted. Can't go wrong using it. And the Akimbo top break pistols, these things are fun. You can get in a 2-shot with them if both bullets hit while you're shooting. Give them a try. Let me know what you think.